Yes, welcome back. That was Break My Soul by Beyonce. And let me tell you guys something. All of the songs we are playing tonight are going to be from my Apple replay list. So come along for the fun, get into my mind a little bit and see what I've been listening to. Welcome back. We are on WRLYLP 93.5 The Oak. And I missed you guys. I really did. I had such a fabulous weekend. I went to the movies. I saw an okay movie. I mean, I really can't say it was good or not. It's called Violent Night, starring that guy from Stranger Things, David Arbor. It was kind of like Bad Santa meets some sort of what's that action movie? Is it Die Hard that people consider a Christmas? Yeah, it was giving that. It was giving Die Hard mixed with Bad Santa. The company was better than the actual film that we saw. So yeah. Also got to play third wheel with my sister and her boyfriend this weekend. I went with them while they ran their errands. I felt like a little kid in the back seat. We got food. You know, I love to go out to eat. We went to Nantucket. Nantucket, the cakes. Like, are you guys familiar with the bakery there, Nantucket restaurant in Raleigh? If you're not, I'm sorry. The lemon cake is a must. I suggest you get it. You can get it to go. And the whole slice is huge. Make sure you get a half. I mean, if you're feeling greedy, then get the whole, but the half will do ya. I'm just saying. I have to address an elephant in the room. We have to talk about Jennifer Lopez quickly before I even move on to what, and she wasn't even on my topics today. Yes, Jamaica said I look good. Y'all, my sister said I look good. And she liked my lipstick or whatever. So bam, shout out to Jamaica, my baby sister. Anywho, Jennifer Lopez went viral for something that wasn't even true, right? It was a joke. It was a literal joke. Of somebody saying she was doing a Whitney Houston tribute or something, Mariah Carey. It was a joke that somebody made up, and of course, like you uneducated mongrels, you ran with this fake story and proceeded to go along with it. And me and my cohort here were in a discussion as to whether Jennifer Lopez will be considered one of the greats. When we're talking the greats, we are talking Whitney. We are talking Mariah, Diana Ross. Like, who else? You know what I'm saying? Like, household Beyonce. Okay, tack her in there. And I'll argue you down if you have anything to say about that legend. Okay? We're talking about these household vocals, just unstoppable powerhouse women. So, as we all know, Jennifer Lopez was very upset that she didn't headline the Super Bowl by herself. No shade to Shakira, and she said that, no shade or anything, but she felt like she deserved that stage by herself. She does have hits. She has hits. She has bops. She has the looks, the dips, the choreography, and the hair flips, okay? And she looked good. Shout out to Chris Appleton. He is a celebrity hairstylist. He mainly does J-Lo and Kim, but the weave he be putting in J-Lo's hair, it's always serving. Highlights the fullness. I'm like, you better shake that wig, J-Lo. It's giving. So I really think that she won't be considered as one of those, you know, great powerhouse women. And this is, let me tell you, and this is why. This is why. Because all of the names that I just said prior, they started in music. That is the foundation of who they are. Most of them started in the church. Okay, let's just be transparent. Most of them started in the church. J-Lo, she's a performer. She's an entertainer. She's a mogul. She owns multiple different business avenues, but she is not a vocalist. She does have the Grammys. She has the hits. That doesn't, Milli Vanilli won a Grammy. Before it got snatched from underneath their wings. That's what I'm saying. You know, it doesn't, nowadays, it really doesn't matter. Like, of course, we want the Grammys and they want the accolades. And we even discussed here on the show about Nicki Minaj not being nominated for a Grammy this year. Don't sigh. Do you feel bad? Do you feel bad? They're sighing in here. All I'm saying is, when it comes down to the barrel bottom of it, she is an entertainer, first and foremost. She's not a singer. Can she sell at arenas? Of course she can. We saw her documentary. She's selling out, but that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Like when Mariah hit that stage, I give my, like she is singing. She just went viral actually this week for sounding pretty terrible, but we won't get into that. But I'm saying is she's not a powerhouse vocal. She's not.
Does she have a ballad?
A ballad? Not that I'm listening to. I think she had a couple ballads on that joint album that Mark Anthony helped her with when they were married. But I think she did like a Spanish speaking album, and if she has a ballad, we're not playing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just J-Lo, I love you. I do. What do I always say? I love her movies. Even during the pandemic, I was like, I'm gonna have a J-Lo day. And I watched all her movies that were available on the streaming services that I personally had.
What more does she have?
There's nothing she can do. There is nothing more she can do. She is not a powerhouse vocal. She will die a legend. She will die one of the greatest entertainers and performers of my lifetime. But is she a powerhouse vocal? Mariah, Whitney, no. And I'm sorry, baby, but you're not. Whew, I had to get that off my chest. She's not a powerhouse vocal. Let me know in the comments. Will she die on top with Mariah, Whitney, and those vocals? You know what I'm saying? Like Adele is more ahead in the... Don't get me started up in here. Don't get me started up in here. Adele is more ahead vocal-wise than J-Lo. I mean, come on. Seriously, she said she didn't even find her true voice until she married Mark Anthony, and I fully believe her when she said that. He probably, and then she started working with Stevie Mackey. Like, you need a coach. You need to work on this. This is a craft. You have to sharpen it. You have to sharpen that tool. And it's not giving. I'm sorry. Yes, she can sing in her head voice and do all these great things, but it's not giving powerhouse vocal. She will not die with the legends of the vocal, okay? If you're listening and not watching me, I'm touching my throat. It's not giving powerhouse vocal. J-Lo, I'm sorry, baby. I just had to say that. I'm sorry you're trending for something that is not even true. It was a joke. It was a literal joke. Oh, God. Y'all got me worked up over J-Lo. Let's get into some couples updates. First things first, let's start with the good news. So, I mean, because we know y'all love to say black men don't cheat, but we'll get into that later. We'll get into that a little bit later. Congratulations are due for Keisha Knight Pulliam and her husband, Brad James. They're expecting a baby. She looks so beautiful. Happy. Shout out to all my women, especially all my black women, baby, that are happy. Oh my God, I could give a sermon right now, honey. She's happy. She's glowing. Her teeth are shining. She looks embraced, by her spouse and her family. As we know, she got married, tied the knot last year to Brad James, and now they're expecting their first child together. Also this week, Bill Cosby was accused of sexually assaulting 5 more women. So yeah, just thought I'd say that in the same breath. While Keisha's shining, Cosby's drowning in yet another battle of legal woes. Keisha, shout out to you. God, you look so beautiful. Okay, moving on to more baby news. Who watched SNL Live this weekend? I didn't. I watched it next day on Peacock. Anywho, Keke Palmer. Baby Keke Palmer. Did I not say? I said that Keke Palmer was pregnant a month ago. Right here, in fact, I said that she was pregnant, and I said I was waiting for her to tell us that she was pregnant. Yes, we have to go back to Jennifer Lopez because they are in the comments saying vocalist, no, dancer, and entertainer. Yeah, she's an entertainer. Sorry, J-Lo. Okay, back to Keke. So Keke hosted SNL. I believe SZA was the musical guest. SZA, wow. She is looking quite scrumptious these days, if I can say that. Beautiful. I don't know what you have going on, SZA. I don't know what you're doing over there. I don't know, but I do want to say that the body is giving. We are waiting for the album, and you look great. Yep, the album, SZA's album comes out this weekend. Long awaited. Obviously waiting for her music. She looks amazing. So anywho, Keke did her opening monologue. in a cute, look like a brown suit. She, does a monologue, super funny, and then at the end, she's like, I have to address some rumors that's going around, and then bam, she's pregnant. We all knew. We were just waiting for you to tell us, girl. I know. At the VMA, waiting for you to tell us. She revealed her pregnancy on SNL just like Cardi B did when she was pregnant with Culture. I thought that was very sweet. Cardi B also took to her Instagram to post her story congratulating Kiki, and it made me think like, ding, she did also announce her pregnancy on SNL. So shout out to Keke Palmer. Her and her boyfriend are expecting their first child together. His name is Darius Dalton. I do not know what this man does. I know his brother's an actor. I don't know, but y'all be so pressed. She was trending after she announced it, and then they were all like, who's the baby dad? Who's the baby? Why do we all do that? Because I don't even think that was well, I knew she was in a relationship, so maybe that's why I didn't question it. But y'all really be dragging it. Like, dang, can a girl just live and be pregnant? Like, y'all are really pushing it. I was like, that's a bit much. Just my opinion. Like, y'all be pushing it. So shout out and congrats to Keke Palmer. I don't know. I don't know. Does SZA have her lips? I don't know, but if she did, who cares? I'm not opposed. At least she's not. Yes. What bothers me, while we're talking about it, what bothers me most with plastic surgery, particularly in Black women, is when they get that nose pinched. Woo, baby. That is what bothers me the most. Obviously, love on yourself. Do what you want to do. Do what makes you feel confident and happy. I always say, if I ever got a bag, baby, I'm getting 360 lipo immediately. I hate working out immediately, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But I just hate to see that nose messed with. So SZA, I don't know if you're in your lips done. They do look a little fuller. So I wouldn't put, all the girls are getting lip filler and Botox. I wouldn't put it past her one measly bit. So shout out to them. Keke, oh my God, I was getting emotional when she announced her pregnancy because I feel like we've grown up with her. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're close in age. We've seen her in everything. She's always had an old soul, always funny. She always goes viral for just being herself and just being completely honest. I think she's from Chicago, I do believe. I just love Keke Palmer, so shout out to Keke Palmer. Keke having a baby, y'all. I know, it's just like, wow, she's really having a baby. Okay. Cher. Cher went on the Kelly Clarkson show, honey, and she confirmed she is indeed dating AE. Yeah. We talked about this here on the show. He's in his 30s. She's in her 70s. And it's real. She said that I'm sorry. She said it looks weird on paper, but he is very kind, smart, loving, blah, 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 blah. It's not gonna last, obviously, but at least Cher's having fun. AE, I know she's not the only one occupying your text messages or your time. Okay? According to Amber Rose, you're a serial cheater. That's what she said. I'm just saying, I'm just here to state the facts. I'm just here to provide the news. They're calling Cher a hot mama in the comments. Cher, she looks good. The Botox and the boobs are sitting. I'm just saying, she looks good for her age. She's always known for wanting to look. She's in her I'd Google it if I knew how to work this thing. Cher is in her 70s. I'm looking it up right now. Cher, she's 76 years old. Cher is 76 years old, honey. Still pop locking and dropping it. Oh, get it, Cher. She is giving it up. She does not care. Like, yeah, my man, my man, my man, my man, my man. She said, that's my man. Okay, I know that's right, Cher. On TV, she went on the Kelly Clarkson show. It looked like Kelly was working from home or something. Did you see the interview? It looked like they were having a video chat, but Cher was on the show, like on the couch. So I don't know, baby. She is 76 years old. How old is AE? I know he in his 30s. I know he is. Yep, he is 40 years younger. 40. Cher, okay, girl. She confirmed it. She's zipping and zooing it. That's all love is love. It's not, obviously they're not going to get married or anything, but AE, I want to know what you got going on over there, man. Like, how do you think they even met or had the conversation strike up? That's what's really getting me. It's Hollywood. It's Hollywood. And we're gonna get a little bit more into some Holly weird black men right after the break. You guys don't touch that dial. Falling back on me. So I was just saying that I like this album more than Her Loss. This was honestly Nevermind. This was honestly Nevermind. I'm sorry, Drake. Yes. Yeah, they said Take Care. 2 people said Take Care. That is my favorite Drake album. It is. Drake, I still remember what you said, okay? Yeah.
What did he say?
The North hasn't forgotten what you've done. The North. Oh my gosh, shout out to Arya Stark. Okay, let's move on. We are still in the couples category because we gotta talk about these black men. These black men who are embarrassing my sisters in the street. So, first up, let's talk about the Good Morning America scandal, shall we? Good Morning America. As I left the show last week, when I left the show last week, the news broke that TJ Holmes and Amy Robach were seen having a romantic weekend. The pictures, sick. Did you see the photos? Sick. They were holding hands in the Uber. He was smacking her butt, loading stuff into the car. That PI, private investigator, did their due diligence, got all the photos. Y'all canoodling at the bar, kissing, and
Yo, the bar is the one.
the bar pics, like TJ, Amy. I can't. So boom, the pictures come out. The story breaks, right? The very next day, TJ is seen anchoring. The day it broke, he's seen anchoring by himself. The very next day, they're anchoring together. Like, we all didn't just see what went down in the blogs. Not even the blogs. Let me not even do that, honey. Because the blogs is like, ooh, undercover, stories. No. This was on the Today Show. People, US Weekly, CNN. Like, this is breaking news, and they still hosted that show together the following day. I was like, I would have paid to be a fly on the wall that day at work. Like, hello. So they both deactivated their Instagrams immediately after the story broke.
Smart.
Is it smart? It doesn't matter. It's the World Wide Web. We all know already, like everybody knows. So anywho, we saw them sitting together, co-anchoring the show. And then ABC announces that they are temporarily pulling them from the show to figure out what to do next. What does that even mean, ABC? Like, what? Politics. So this is what I have to say about that. TJ, I really hope it was worth it. I really hope it was worth it, because sit back and watch how that white news station treats Amy Robach versus how you're treated. Okay? Can I get a witness in here? TJ, just you wait and see, because this is the gag. The gag is TJ has had multiple situationships, flings, relationships with multiple women at the Good Morning America station. This is not the first incident. There were other stories that broke on the low end blogs, but I'm sure those other women are going to be highlighted in a bigger way on a bigger platform. These other women they came forward and said, yes, he's had multiple situationships, flings, dipping it and zooing it in the office. Yeah. And now they're pulling up the dirt on TJ. Like old clips that are insinuating that people knew that they were having a situationship, him and Amy. Old posts of him telling his wife happy birthday or happy anniversary or something. And that post, disgusting. That man went down the line like, yeah, I don't know why she chose me. There's 1,000 reasons why she shouldn't be with me. I bet TJ Holmes would. Y'all, I almost cussed. Somebody help me. I got a black man in the background trying to advocate for the raggedy piece of chewing gum that TJ Holmes is. Are you kidding me? Are you seriously kidding me? No, that wasn't his way of telling his wife that he was TJ, all I have to say is, watch. Mark my words. Amy is going to be back in our faces on TV. TJ, I don't know, baby. It's giving Matt Lauer. It's giving, you're about to be fired. That's what it's giving. Yes, Bree, he cheated on his first wife. Now the second, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. That's all I have to say. TJ, sit back and watch how the system is built to uphold Amy and to tear you down and put you under the dirt. So I would personally like to say that I'm sorry for all parties involved. I feel bad for Amy's husband. I feel bad for TJ's wife. And more importantly, I feel bad for these children. This story is public. It is international at this point, and it is incredibly embarrassing. Yes, it is. So that's all I have to say about that, TJ. You dirty dirt. And Amy, you too. All holding his hand and leaning up. Girl, wild. Where is your husband? Where is he? Pray for them. Giving love. It was the literal chuckles and smiles of them the day they hosted after. Wow. Was it worth it? Was a little piece. I can't even say the word I want to say because I'm on the radio. Was that little piece of kitty worth it, TJ? Was it worth it? I think not. And you'll see after they uphold Amy and throw you to the wolves. That's all I have to say. Okay, let's move on to another black man who has been caught cheating. I got a three-peat, baby. Get comfy. So, Cynthia Bailey filed for divorce maybe a month ago. Maybe. She has now said in her divorce documents that Mike Hill was cheating. Do we have any Real Housewives of Atlanta fans in the Instagram Live? Because if you know about the show, you would know that Mike Hill told Cynthia that he has cheated in every serious, committed relationship he has ever been in. He said it with his own mouth, teeth, and lips, Cynthia. He said it. He told you already. He said that I have cheated. He basically was like, I'm a serial cheater. Are you gonna marry me or not? Basically. Maybe I'm sorry, Cynthia. Oh my God. Because Cynthia, I do like you. I do. But this man, when somebody tells you who they are, believe it the first time. Don't wait to get your heart broken. Don't wait until down the line. I should take this own advice. Actually, I should take this for myself. Scoop. Let me mentally plug that in my head. Don't listen to this man when don't believe what you want to believe in the fairy tale. Like, oh no, he loves me. It'll be different. It's not. Baby, it's not. And it'll never be different. You can never change a man. This is a sermon. Especially an older man who's set in his routine and his ways. Like, unless God is integrated into your relationship and actually wanting to be better, it's not gonna get better, baby. And it brings me back to this clip that Judge Judy said. Shout out to Judge Judy. I love me some Judge Judy, baby. Judge Judy said to this young woman in one of her TV shows, court cases, whatever. She said, the courting process is as good as it's gonna get. That is as good. It doesn't get any better than this. If he is showing you or telling you, Cynthia, who he is from jump, it's not going to get any better than that. Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. I mean, let's talk. Mike, I don't even know if he cares. Does he even care? He doesn't care, actually. Cynthia, he doesn't care at all, actually. But this is what I do want to commend Cynthia Bailey on. I do want to commend her on how open her heart is and wanting to believe in love and not afraid to try again. I always say that about Jennifer Lopez as well. These are women of a particular age who still want things in their life. They still want them. And sidebar, they have the money. They have the money to live comfortably. They have the money to write their own rules. They have the money to, live their own lives and live them to the capacity in which they want to live them. So that's not what they're needing. They want to be held at night. They want to go on dinner dates. They want somebody that their children can look up to. You men are making me sick to my stomach. Mike, I'm not shocked. Cynthia, I hope this doesn't tarnish your idea of love, and I hope you go back out there and try to find somebody. It's true. She really thought that was her fairy tale. It wasn't, baby. That wasn't it, because that man told you. He told you exactly who he was, and he showed you, and now you at home crying. You crying in the club now. You could have avoided this entire thing had you just kept it cute and kept it on mute, honey. But now the whole world know your business now. It's embarrassing. Lastly, all right, I'm off y'all men. This is the last one. I'm off y'all black men. After this, Ime Udoka, is it the Celtics? Yep. Don't sigh. Child, they sign in the background. Ime Udoka and Nia Long have officially called it quits. As we all know, a few months ago, Ime was caught cheating, having a full-blown relationship with a woman that works inside of the Celtics organization. Has this woman even been named? I didn't think so. Yeah, there's a lot of rumors about who you think it is, who you think did what and said what and went where and booked trips and I don't believe any of that until it comes to my front door. I'm not believing who y'all think that woman is, but it doesn't matter. But what does matter is Nia Long's heart. That's what does matter. Is Nia Long's heart is broken, shattered even. Yeah. So this just today, right before I walked in here, it was announced that they officially called it quits. And I will end with this. Nia said she took her son out of school during the time because of how the organization made something that could have been handled privately so public. I do believe Nia would have stayed had the world not known about the infidelity. That is my personal opinion. They have been together for 13, 14 years, and they just, they've been engaged for about half that, and I think she was happy. So I really think they would have stayed together had it not became the public situation that it became. And I'm not surprised. Ime is still, did they announce him fired yet, or he's still suspended? Please, that's the biggest joke if I ever heard one. So Ime Udoka is still suspended as the head coach. He's not even coaching right now? Who's coaching for them? Doesn't matter. We don't know him. As long as he's not cheating, we won't know who you are. Keep your personal life under wraps or they're gonna come get ya. So yeah, they announced the official breakup. Nia, I feel bad. I feel bad for her, but at least she's moving on. She said, the article said she's focusing on her kids. She's moving along. Anywho, when we come back, we're going to talk about a movie that she has coming out on Netflix next month and all of the backlash that's coming with it. Baby, sit back. Don't touch that dial. Shout out to Chris Brown. I was just saying he just announced the European leg of his tour. I know y'all hate him, but I love him. I really think he's just trying to, be a good dad and make his coins in peace. And y'all keep saying he's a serial abuser. I hate that for him. All right. Oh my God, I can't even read the comments to my Instagram live. If you are not in the live, you're missing it. Blondeberry Media, Instagram, period. Okay? Follow me. Let's move on. So, before I left you last, we were discussing Nia Long and her ending relationship, but that is not stopping her bag, baby. She has a movie coming out next month, January 27th on Netflix. The movie is entitled You People, created by none other than Kenya Barris. This is the plot of the movie, including who's in it. So, we have Eddie Murphy and Nia Long, who play parents to Lauren London. Pause. Shout out to Lauren London. I forgot to say that. Doing it. Good for you. She's like, yeah, I'm out here. I'm still working. I'm an actress. Did you forget? Okay, she's getting that money. So, let me start over. Nia Long, Eddie Murphy are playing parents to Lauren London. she is getting engaged to Jonah Hill. I believe Julia Louis-Dreyfus plays his mom. Young Miami and Lala commented on the post and said, "We're in the movie also." Young Miami complimented Kenya for giving her the opportunity to be in her first film. So that's shout out to Carisha, please. She got her first movie role. That's exciting. Anywho, so the movie trailer has gone a little viral. It's in my trending topics on Twitter. I would say that when the clip dropped on Instagram, people were very excited and supportive in the comments. They can't wait to see the movie. Just very like, ooh, excited. Everybody bigging each other up like, yeah. So when I went to Twitter, and that's why if you're not on Twitter, you just don't get it. Like if you're not a part of Black Twitter, I'm sorry. And it's not like a thing, like it's not like a separate entity. It's Twitter, but you have to be following the right people to get the jokes. That's essentially right. Like you have to be following the right people to get the jokes that we're all in on. That you'd be like, what are they talking about? You're not on Black Twitter. More than likely, you're not on Black Twitter, and you get the news faster. Somebody will show me a meme on Instagram that I saw a week ago on Twitter. Hurry up, y'all are late. So. This is the premise of the movie. Jonah Hill is asking, in the clip we saw, he is asking Nia Long and Eddie Murphy for their, I guess, blessing, permission to marry their daughter. Now, Twitter is in an uproar because, as we all know, Kenya Barris has created Black AF, Blackish, Grownish, and Mixedish. And normally his movies in general cast a mixed person or something like that. And before we go any further, I want you all to know that I'm fully Black. Can I say that? I'm fully Black. I'm not mixed. I have a lot going on over here, okay? Both my parents are Black, so I just wanted you to know that before I proceeded in what I had to say about the film. Just being honest. Okay, so they are saying that his approach to Black shows is to make it palatable for white audiences. His shows are as Black as they want mainstream entertainment to be, which is barely. Now, people are complaining that Kenya Barris is obsessed with mixed people and mixed culture. I would like to agree with that sentiment, only because I would like him to show us something else. People are also complaining as to how can Nia Long and Eddie Murphy have a child as light as Lauren? I'm living proof, so I can't really help you guys out with that. I don't have an issue with that. Now, I will say that Jonah Hill and Lauren seem a bit too old to be playing these young engaged roles. That is just my opinion, that they are too, especially Jonah. Like, come on, did you see him in the clip? He looks 40 years old, sitting across from, he looks older than Nia. I'm just saying, let's start there. Like, Lord have mercy. So I personally would have cast a little bit different. Kenya, I'm sure he won't address any of these statements. I'm sure he sees all of it, as he is an internet troll. He sees it all, but he might not comment on everything. I'm gonna have to agree. I feel like he should cast a little bit differently than he typically does. He should have different storylines. Like, this storyline is giving me Guess Who. Guess Who starred Bernie Mac, Ashton Kutcher, brought the white boy home, engaged, whole bit. Yes, Hollywood has been remaking a lot of things, most of which it's not good. Like, there's
just adding a different
yes,
element, and it's like, I see it. You're selling me something that I already have seen.
They're trying to reimagine these old theories and plot lines. It's getting old. We're getting a little tired. I don't really get it, Kenya, but obviously I'm only going to see the movie because Eddie Murphy's in it. That's just me. Anything Eddie Murphy is in, I'm running to the screen, to the TV, to the streaming service, whatever it is, I'm going to see it, because you do have the OGs like Eddie Murphy and Nia Long. However, the storyline isn't particularly something that I would gravitate towards, Kenya.
So did you watch Coming to America too?
I did watch Coming to America too. And was it as good as the first one? Of course not. Did I love it for what it was? Yes. It was like a family.
Really looking for Eddie Murphy.
Not the Eddie Murphy slander in the background. I love Eddie Murphy, and I think he's funny. And it's rare that you see him, like, he's doing a movie for Netflix for Kenya. Do you know how much money that man has? Do you know that he doesn't even have to leave his crib for another day in his entire life on this earth, and he will be totally fine? So I'm shocked. I'm like, okay, well then it might be funny if he's really, you know what I'm saying? I think it might be funny. You know, take a special snack before you watch it, and it should be good to go. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Kenya, they're dragging you on Twitter. I'm sure you don't care. I'm sure you're rolling around in your millions of dollars laughing. But the black media is over it. So please do something else. Link up with Jordan Poole or Ryan Coogler, and maybe they can freshen your ideas you got going on over there. Add a little bit more urbanization to your situation. I don't know. It's getting stale. Ryan Coogler, yes, we love Ryan Coogler. He is fine. I just wanted to say that. Man is fine. Is he married? He is probably. I don't know. Ryan Coogler, you're fine. So yeah, link up, help Kenya, because they're dragging him online. Nobody cares about his subject matter. And we're over it. I'm over it too, for real. But Blackish was funny. I didn't watch any of those other shows. Not Grownish, not Mixedish, and not Nope. Because Rashida was playing the wife on Black AF. And I thought that was dumb. Sorry. That's just my opinion. I was like, what's going on? Kenya, yeah, reel it in. Okay, secondly, so we're looking out for that movie. We are also looking out for the Prince Harry and Meghan docuseries that is going to air on Netflix. Y'all, I have been waiting for this trailer to drop. I am extremely excited as I anticipate the first episode dropping this week on December 8th. That's Thursday. Did you see the trailer? Okay, let's break it down. So the trailer dropped. The trailer dropped. The series is called Harry and Meghan. Come on. Short, sweet, to the point. I'm chomping at the bit. I cannot wait to see this. And also, I would like to say that Prince William and Kate they did their American tour this week. I wonder if he saw his brother while he was here.
I'm sure.
You think?
I'm sure.
You think Meghan and Kate chatted? Doubt it. So yeah, the trailer. Volume 1 drops December 8th. Volume 2 drops December 15th. Only on Netflix. They got a big bag to do this docuseries, as they should, since the royal family doesn't want to protect Meghan. Anywho, the trailer talks about Harry and Meghan's life, the press, and the difficulties you experience when marrying into the royal family. They flashed clips of Princess Diana. They were talking about, how hard it was for her to marry. And we literally saw it. We saw how hard it was for her to marry into that family, everything that she went through, being hounded by the press, fake stories leaking, her life essentially pulled from under her feet, literally in the end. Okay, if you don't know, you know. Google it, schmoogle it now. She was murdered, okay? Her and the man she was with. Sad story. So yeah, we watched what Princess Diana fought for with the family, and then also Prince Harry's book that he has coming out. Sidebar, why are you doing a book and a show? But hey, get your money. They're gonna eat it up. They're gonna buy it regardless, Harry. So get your money, get your coin, period. And I know it's gonna be #1 bestseller because he's dropping the tea. So get your money. But I do love how he called his book The Spare. Love that, because as you know, and I only know this from Game of Thrones, the royalty, blah, blah, blah. So when William was born, he was named the heir and Harry was named the spare. And the press would say that so many times. They would call Harry the spare and call Prince William the heir. And I felt like, and Princess Diana has even said this in past interviews, that she gave Harry a little bit more attention because everybody was so coddled to Will. They were so coddled to William when I was gonna say Prince Charles, but he's the king now. So when King Charles dies, Prince William will roll right into that role, and him and Kate will be king and queen. Wow, Kate Middleton, you really got it out the mud. That's crazy. So that's crazy. I'm just saying. So I am looking forward to this docuseries. People are obsessed with the royal family. I'm just obsessed with how Harry wasn't playing about his wife. He wasn't playing about her.
Do you think at all
No, I don't. Not him trying to play devil's advocate. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. Not him trying to play devil's advocate. No, I don't think she's exaggerating anything. I truly feel that the interworkings of their institution is racist at its core. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. Like and we all know what she said about them concerned about how dark her baby was gonna be, and this is the first time this has happened in these centuries. Like, if we look at the lineage of this family, I think that they feel threatened when somebody who is not like them or not in their lineage sweeps in and got one of they men. Like, that's ridiculous how they treated Princess Diana, and it's ridiculous how they treated Meghan. Harry said, I do you one better. I'm not playing by my wife and we're leaving. Okay, I'm out. So I'm personally looking forward to that. Please let me know what you guys are watching. Wednesday, Addams, #1 on Netflix, beat Stranger Things 4. Shocked. I was so shocked to see that. So let me know what you guys are watching. I'm still watching Abbott Elementary. I would love to know your show recommendations. And yeah, let me know what you guys want to talk about next week. I will be here next week, Tuesday at 6 p.m. on WRYLP 93.5 The Oak. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube and follow me on Instagram at blondeberry media. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.